In a vibrant forest lived Remy, the fleet-footed rabbit, and Sammy, the agile squirrel. Bonded by friendship, they inspired all. One stormy day, hearing a family of birds' cries, they leaped into action. Remy gathered twigs with speed. Sammy leapt to high branches. Their heroism united the animals. Squirrels provided food, rabbits cleared paths, birds shielded. The storm passed, unity prevailed. Remy and Sammy's tale spread, reminding all that courage and togetherness conquer all. The forest thrived, a testament to their spirit.